Joined by our first winner by fall tonight, Bubba Jenkins. Improves to 21-3, national champion. We'll get them all situated here, and we're going to start with our first question down here, and then we'll come over here.
Bubba, you said yesterday that you wanted to go big brother on David Taylor. Was that just big brother?
Yeah, that was big brother, man. He's put me in that position, in that pinning combination so many times, you know. And that's a guy that just seen it before, and actually I learned that at Penn State, you know. It was just going back to how we used to wrestle in the mat room and trying anything, you know. It was my last 7 minutes. It didn't go a whole 7 minutes, but I mean, that's what I wanted to do, is get a victory. I got one.
Follow.
The storyline coming, you said you were at Penn State before, and you said yesterday it wasn't personal. Now that it's over, was there a little bit of extra fire there? Because you...
Not towards David, definitely towards Kel, you know. He didn't think I was good enough or the right kid to win it at that weight class, or any weight class, really. I wanted to go 49, but he had other ideals, and, you know, he got rid of me, and one man's trash is a whole country's treasure.
Let's go down here to right here, and then we'll come to the middle.
You're sort of that anti-machine. You said you weren't Penn State's, you know, Kale's kind of guy, which is sort of a machine, and I guess David would be the closest thing to or wanted to be a Kale clone. Do you sort of pride yourself on being the anti-machine?
I didn't. I played outside a lot on the swing sets and metal bars and played basketball. I didn't have too many toys and too many machines because I always broke them, I always messed them up. And anytime my mom would buy a machine for me, something electrical, something that was supposed to work or do something, I always found ways to break it. And you know, that's a machine out there. That was the Penn State kid. That was the, you know, the phenomenon toy, I suppose. And you know, I just find ways to break it and disassemble it.
In the middle here.
Bubba, you seem all tournament to be having fun. And, you know, this year, last year, new coaching staff, new college, new opportunity. Is that one of the reasons why you could go out there and perform so well with everyone watching? And
Absolutely. I mean, you're either going to love me or you're not going to love me. And you know, as long as I'm having fun, and as long as my friends and family, you know, think it's all in good fame, and I'm, you know, not being too overconfident or too cocky, you know, as long as I, you know, keep my head right and do the right things and say the right things, for the most part, you know, it's all about having fun, and that's what, you know, they tell you to do. You know, go out there and have some fun. That's what most coaches tell you right before the match, and that's what I try to do, whether it's in my celebration or whether it's in the way I move or in the way I train. You know, sometimes I'm singing music before, and people think, oh, he's just over cocky, he's just, you know, doing too much, but it's all about having fun for me, period.
Go all the way to the back, Bubba, and then we can come up here.
Eddie Goldman from No Holds Barred, congratulations. About the present and the future, do you think you were underrated coming into this tournament, and have you given any thoughts what you want to do afterwards, either wrestling or MMA or something?
Yeah, I definitely feel like I was underrated. You know, they always underrate me. I guess since I moved west and got a tan, they forgot about me, you know, and didn't think that I was going to be back. And, you know, the tournament was in Philly. I was coming back to PA, and it wasn't just to, you know, see the sights and, you know, reminisce with old friends. It was coming to win it. And I showed up here tonight in a business suit. You know, I told my mom, bring my business suit. I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to show up in my wrestling gear. It is what I came for. I spent 5 hours on a flight for a business trip, and you know, I went out there and handled my business.
And what's next, wrestling?
MMA is next. I'm excited about it. I got fast hands, fast feet. You know, the camera's gonna love me, I hope. You know, I got a good smile for it. I don't got a face for radio, so you know, I'm just ready to go. I'm hoping MMA, I just explode on the scene and start shocking the world. And with me being a two-time finalist, national champ, and junior world champ, I feel like, you know, that should give me some good fights to begin with. I don't want to fight just anybody, because I don't think just anybody's gonna fight me, especially how fast I am.
Go ahead, Mike.
Bubba, you made it look easy tonight, but it wasn't an easy trip since the last time you were at Penn State. First of all, when was the last time you were in Pennsylvania? Was it when you transferred? And just talk about the trip going through Arizona State, how that happened, and the influence of Askren with you.
The trip was crazy, man, because, you know, after I got released from Penn State, you know, I called my mom and said, well, you know, Kel said that's strike 3 for some reason, and, you know, I don't know what we want to do or what we're going to do, but, you know, I just put it in God's hands and let him go through whatever plan it was. And, you know, his plan was to move me somewhere where the people were going to care about me. It was cold, So I just said, God, move me somewhere hot, somewhere warm where I can go outside with a white beater on or something. So, and Stiff happened to be, we wrestled at the same high school. We were trained under the same people. He used to come back from Christmas break at Arizona State and come in the room, in the high school room, and just beat up on me. And I was, since I've been a little guy, I've always wanted to be like Stiff. And I've been watching Askren win titles and being in the state finals for the longest time. And, soon as I got an opportunity to go somewhere or pick a school, I saw Stiff, Askren, Coach Charles, people who just think outside the box, people who still get the job done, but in unfamiliar manners. So I just felt that it was a good trade for me. And they told me they were going to take care of me. They told me I had nothing to worry about. They weren't going to talk behind my back. They weren't going to stop, just completely shut off talking to me. And that's what I wanted. I wanted somebody who would care for me and love me. And Arizona State coaching staff and the academic program and the people there at Arizona State are just amazing. It's just been a good ride.
Back here on the left, Bubba.
But what did it take to pin an aggressive wrestler like David Taylor?
A lot of luck. I heard the quote, it's better to be lucky than it is to be good. And I can tell you right now, they should call me lucky instead of Bubba, because I saw something, I looked at it, and I just got lucky.
Other questions for Bubba? Okay, we'll wrap up with this one.
What's your thought about both you and Anthony winning? I mean, the Sun Devils, a couple of years ago, I had to write a press release. They were dropping wrestling, and now we have two national champions side by side on a pretty dang good night here. So tell us your thoughts about that opportunity for you and your teammate to do this together.
The two words that we've been looking at all year, we've been training under it. We come in together at the end of every practice, and we break on it. And I remember when I was at Penn State and they dropped the program, and I called Steph like, "Hey man, you good? What's up?" And the two words that we've been going on all year was Sun Devil Tough. That's basically what it's been the whole time. A lot of people counted us out at the Pac-10s, and we came in there and wrestled Sun Devil Tough. A lot of people counted us out of this tournament, and we came in and we wrestled Sun Devil Tough. And pretty much it's just what we do. We're devils. We don't look good in the beginning, and then we come back and we just get the job done, and it's just amazing.
Thanks, Bubba. Congrats.
Thank you.